Good morning and welcome to all BSc third year students of Fishery Science semester 6th in online lecture series of paper 15 Fish Economics, Fish Marketing, Fish Cooperatives and Extension. Boys, in this paper 15 up to last period we have completed 2 units from paper Fishery Economics, Fish Marketing, Fish Cooperatives and Extension. In this paper first unit we have studied the fishery economics, various aspects, various points which is to be related to the fishery economics, such as terms in fishery economics, various terms which is to be used, then demand, different aspects of demand, demand schedule, law of demand, assumption of demand, demand curve, elasticity of demand, all these points which is to be seen. Then supply, similarly what is in by supply, supply schedule, law of supply, limitations of supply, assumptions of supply and elasticity of supply. Then cost, what is the cost, various types of cost we have seen in the unit first. Unit second, that is fish marketing, various aspects of marketing, various points which is to be studied we have completed up to the modern fish marketing, principles of fish marketing, characteristics of fish marketing, types of fish market, modern market, traditional market, distribution of channels, then facilitating functions, then price structure and problems of fish marketing. All of these points, these aspects which is to be studied in last unit, that is fish marketing. Now onward today we have studied the unit number 3rd, study of fish cooperative society in India. Study of fish cooperative society in India, that is cooperation is important, cooperative study. Why this cooperative study? These are to be important for our syllabus. In ancient times cooperation is important, it is most useful for the development of community, for the development of human being. That's why in fishery sector also, in this sector also, study of fish cooperative is important, it is to be essential. Hence in this unit one by one point which is to be studied. In the first part, today's part, we have studied the definitions of fish cooperative society, definitions of fish cooperative society and principles of fish cooperative societies. Which are the definitions and which are the principles of the cooperative society. All these points, these are to be seen, these are to be studied in today's part. Yes. First, that is introduction. Cooperative movement in our country, cooperative movement in our country shall not only stay but also grow in times to come. Cooperative movement in our country shall not only stay but also grow in times to come. In spite of the drawbacks, experienced in the working and administration of the cooperative societies, they have positively contributed to the growth and development of the national economy. In spite of the drawbacks experienced in the working and administration of the cooperative society, they have positively contributed to the growth and development of the national economy. Promotion of thrift, that is promotion of thrift, self-help and mutual aid are the fundamental principles of cooperative. What is the important fundamental principles of cooperative? Promotion of thrift, self-help and mutual aid are the fundamental principles of cooperation. Means this cooperative society, these cooperative movement, these are to be a age old practice, and this age old practice, these are to be found, these are to be occur in our country. And these cooperative movement, these cooperative study, it is to be important positively to growth and development of the national economy as well as for the society of the human beings. It is to be important, it is to be essential. Then the first point which is to be used, definition and principles of cooperative societies, in which the first definitions, cooperative is a way of life. What is the definition of cooperative? Cooperative is the way of life. It is important definition. Or another definition, the cooperation is association of people, not of capital. Cooperation is defined as the cooperation is a way of life. Cooperative is also defined as the cooperation is association of people, not of capital. The cooperation is association of people, not of capital. Generally, cooperation is a compromise between capitalism and socialism. Generally, cooperation is a compromise in between. Compromise, these are to be occur. Compromise, these are to be found in between capitalism and socialism. These two terms, that is capitalism, those have a investment, those have a power, that is money power especially, and the second is the socialism. These two factors, these two terms, these are to be communicate, and compromise in these two factors, that is capitalism and socialism, is called as the cooperation or the cooperatives. Cooperation is self-help made effective by organization. Cooperation is self-help made effective by organization. Those organizations, these are to be developed, these are to be formed. In this organization, cooperation is a self-help made effective by organization. Every group of individuals associated to serve, secure a common end. Every group of individuals associated to secure a common end by joint effort may be said to be cooperative. What is meant by cooperate? Every group of individuals, those individuals which is to be associated to secure a common end by joint effort may be said to be the cooperative. May be said to the cooperative. Means these are the various definitions. That is, cooperation is a way of life. Cooperation is association of people, not of capital. Generally, cooperation is a compromise between capitalism and socialism. Cooperation is self-help made effective by organization, and every group of individuals associated to secure a common end by joint effort may be said to be cooperative. May be said to be cooperative. Cooperation is form of organization. Cooperation is form of organization where the persons voluntarily associate together as the basis of equality for the promotion of the economic interest of themselves. What is meant by cooperation? Cooperation is form of organization. Cooperation is form of organization where the persons voluntarily associate together as the basis of equality for the promotion of the economic interest of themselves. It is called as the cooperation. Or a cooperative society is an enterprise. A cooperative society is an enterprise formed and directed. Is a cooperative society is a enterprise formed and directed by an association of users applying itself the rules of democracy and directly intended to serve both of its own members and community as a whole. It is called as cooperative society. What is meant by cooperative society? Without cooperation there is no a movement. मराठीमध्ये ज्याला आपण म्हणतो विना सहकार नाही उद्धार. विना सहकार नाही उद्धार means with cooperation, with joint effort by combined people, it is to be form a movement. It is called as cooperative movement. A cooperative society is an enterprise formed and directed by an association by an association of users applying itself the rules of democracy and directly intended to serve both its own members and community as a whole member. It is called as a cooperative society. Unite to live and let others live is ruled in cooperation. What is the cooperative society? Unite to live and let others live is ruled in a cooperation. Means in a cooperative society, live, those are the people, they can be jointly effort and they can be form a enterprise, and commonly they can a association of users by applying democracy directly intended to serve both own members and community as a whole. It is called as the cooperative society. Unite to live and let others live is ruled in cooperation. Unite to live and let others live is the ruled in cooperation. And all these are the various definitions, or these are the various definitions of the cooperative societies. Cooperative society. Then principles of cooperative societies. The basic principle of cooperative society are as below. The basic principles of cooperative societies are as below. Number 1, voluntary association. Voluntary association. What is the voluntary association? Membership is cooperative in cooperative society. Membership in cooperative society is voluntarily. स्वैच्छिक ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, आपल्या इच्छेने, व्हॉलंटरी, ओपन अँड ॲक्टिव्ह. ओपन सर्वांसाठी खुले, अँड ॲक्टिव्ह. It is an association of persons and not of capital. Membership is a cooperative in cooperative is voluntary, open and active. This membership, it is an association of persons and not of capital. Any person can become the member of cooperative society irrespective of religion, language, caste, etc. कुठलाही माणूस कुठल्याही सोसायटीचा, कुठल्याही कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटीचा काय होतो, मेंबर होऊ शकतो, तो मेंबर बनू शकतो. देर इज complete freedom. Means any person in these cooperative society becomes member of cooperative society irrespective of religion, language, caste. There is a complete freedom about becoming a member, not or becoming a member. Becoming, he can be member, or not he can be member. Means there is a complete freedom of a society. He can join as a member, he can join as a member at his own free will and wishes without compulsion. He can be joined as a member at his own free will and wishes without compulsion. He can leave society. He can leave society by giving due notice as and when desired. He can leave the society. जेव्हा त्याला सोसायटीत यायचं आहे तेव्हा तो येऊ शकतो, तेव्हा तो, जेव्हा त्याला बाहेर जायचं तेव्हा तो जाऊ शकतो त्याच्या इच्छेनुसार. फक्त त्यांनी सोसायटीला एक नोटीस द्यायची, एक सूचना द्यायची, मी सोसायटीच्या मेंबर सोडून जात आहे किंवा मेंबरशिप नको आहे. मीन्स दिस कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटी फर्स्ट प्रिन्सिपल व्हॉलंटरी असोसिएशन. मेंबरशिप इज कोऑपरेटिव्ह इन कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटी इज व्हॉलंटरी, ओपन अँड ॲक्टिव्ह. इट इज अन असोसिएशन ऑफ पर्सन अँड नॉट ऑफ कॅपिटल. एनी पर्सन कॅन बिकम द मेंबर ऑफ कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटी irrespective of religion, language, caste, etc. There is complete freedom about becoming or not becoming the member of a society. He can join as a member at his own free will and wishes without compulsion. He can leave society by giving due notice as and when he can desire, he can done. Yes, this is the first principles of cooperative, that is the voluntary association. Then second principles of cooperation is, that is equal voting rights. Equal voting rights. Equality of voting rights is the main principle of cooperative organization. Equality of voting rights is the main principle of cooperative organization. Every member enjoys only one vote irrespective of number of shares itself by him. One member, one vote is the principle accepted by an organization as it has a democratic management. It has a democratic management. What is the democratic management? That is, it has a separate has and a. It has a democratic management. Means equal voting rights. Equal voting right. Every member has one vote and every member has voting rights. It is the main principle of cooperative organization. Every member enjoys only one vote irrespective of number of share. He can be share more than 2, more than 3, 4, 10 or more than 1000, but voting right is to be only one. One member, one vote is the principle accepted by the organization as it has become democratic. लोकशाहीच्या तत्वाला धरून लोकशाहीच्या अनुषंगाने इक्वल वोटिंग, प्रत्येकाला सारखंच वोट, प्रत्येकाला सारखंच वोटिंग राईट्स. दिस इज द सेकंड प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ दिस कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटी, इक्वल वोटिंग राईट. थर्ड इज द डेमोक्रॅटिक मॅनेजमेंट. डेमोक्रॅटिक मॅनेजमेंट लोकशाही, लोकशाहीचा आधार किंवा लोकशाही तत्वावर सोसायटी इज गवर्न बाय डेमोक्रॅटिक कंट्रोल. Society is governed by democratic control. A cooperative society is managed on democratic principles as every member has only one vote. As every member has only one vote means on a democratic management, on a democratic way society is governed by democratic control. A cooperative society is managed on democratic principles as every member has only one vote. Every member has only one vote. On this democratic management in the cooperative society, every member has a one vote. Every member has a right to participate. Every member has a right to participate in management by getting elected on the governing body. Those members, these are to be member of cooperative society. Those members, these are the members of cooperative society. In this cooperative society, every member has a right to participate in management by getting elected on the governing bodies. Elected on the government, those are the governing bodies. These are to be present in the cooperative society. Which are the governing bodies? That is president, vice president, board of directors, members, associate members. These are the different governing bodies. On these governing bodies, every member has elected on this body with one vote, one member. That is democratic management. It is called as, this is the third important principle, that is in cooperative society, democratic management. Every member has a one vote and he can be right to act his vote, his voting acts, and that's why in a democratic way he can be use his rights in the election of the cooperative society. Then fourth principle, service motive. Service motive. The main objective of a cooperative society, is not profit, but service to its members. What is the main objective of cooperative society? In this cooperative society, which is to be formed, which is to be developed, in this cooperative society, profit is not the main objective, but the main objective is to give the service to our members. To give the service to our members, it is the important motive of the service. It is the important point of the cooperative. So means every member of cooperative society, it have not to intended not to depend upon the profit, but it is to act as a member, is to be like to give a service to our members. It can to serve to our communities, serve to our society. That's why service motive. It is formed mainly for the promotion. Of service and welfare of the society. It is also important. It is also most useful. In this cooperative society, it is to be formed mainly for the promotion. It is to be mainly for the cooperative society, and it is to be service and welfare of the society. And in this welfare and service of the society, it is to be interested that in these cooperative society, the service motive is also an important principle of cooperative society. Means not only to earn the profit, not only these are to be earned the profit to sell our product to the cooperative, but it is to be important because to motivate our community, to motivate our people, to motivate our society, or to motivate our cooperative sector. Those members, these are the member of cooperatives, these are to be an important principle, and that important principle is the, it is to act as a motive of cooperative society, and hence member of this cooperative society, these are to be act as a service motive. It is to be act as a service motive. These are the fourth principles of cooperative society. Yes, up to here we have seen in first part of this cooperative society definitions of cooperative society. Without cooperation there is no development. Without cooperation there is no advancement. Cooperative is important to unite, to live and let to others live. On this principle, this cooperative society, these are to be formed, these are to be developed, and in this cooperative society, the principles of this cooperative society we have seen, we have studied. First principle which is we have seen, we have studied, and that first principle is the voluntary membership. Every person has voluntary membership. Second is the voting right. Every member has one vote, one member, one vote. Third is the democratic management. On the basis of democratic management, these are to be done on the basis of democratic. This cooperative society, these are to be run down. And fourth is the service motive. Those are the members of cooperative society. These are to be completely, totally depend upon the to give the service motive to our members. And that's why these members, these are to be performed. These are the four principles which is to be found. Around these four principles, cooperative society, these are to be run down, these are to be. Other principles, more principles, these are to be found. We have seen next period, remaining principles of cooperative society. Hope you have understood. Any problem, any difficulty, please ask anytime, anywhere about this, any problem of this paper, Fish Economics, Marketing and Fishery Cooperative Extension. We have started the third unit, Cooperative Society of India, or the study of cooperatives. Up to here we have seen first part. Thank you all of you.